everyone! Are you experiencing slow system performance in your computer?
What might be the cause? So don't worry, we got your back. We're here to discuss the steps to determine what might be slowing your computer performance that may help you fix your problem. So just keep on watching!
Step 1. Clear out startup programs. First and foremost, clear out your setup programs and services. This has got to be the number one reason for slowdown over time, because think about it. As time goes on and you install new programs, many of them themselves start up with Windows, and if you don't close them, you'll have an ever-increasing number of programs just running in the background, taking up resources all the time. But you don't think that just because you don't see many programs in the taskbar, that there aren't many programs running in the background. In Windows 8 and 10, you can open up the Task Manager by pressing Ctrl plus Shift plus Escape and going to the Start tab to see all the programs that start up in the Windows. In Windows 7 and earlier, go to the Start menu and run msconfig, right-click and disable any that you don't immediately need all the time. You can obviously just manually run them whenever you want, but they don't need to start up in the Windows.
Step 2. Clear out startup services. So number 2 is to go through these startup services and disable any of those you don't need as well. You can do this by doing to the Start menu in Running Services.mc. You'll get a list of all the services and that say automatic. We'll start with Windows, and what you do is right-click them and change startup type to manual so they'll only run when the program starts. Keep in that you should be more cautious when disabling this, especially for programs that aren't necessarily manually run by you. So for example, disabling the printer service might cause trouble next time you go to print. So only disable services that you know you don't need running in the background. This is also great for programs that you see starting up all the time, but you can find it in the startup list. It's probably actually a service.
Uninstall unused programs. This will free up hard drive space and
Move startup junk without having to go through the whole list of start programs and services trying to figure out what each one does.
Step 4. Scanning for viruses. Another simple one you're hopefully already doing is scanning for malware. If your computer is always running slow for no apparent reason, it's possible there are hidden malicious software running in the background, doing anything from showing you ads to using your computer resources in a botnet.
Step 5. Disabling animation. One of the ways you can do this is to access setting window and check. Turn off all unnecessary animation when possible. You can also to control panel, system, advanced, system settings, performance settings, and adjust which animation to use. You can select for best performance, which will disable all of them, or pick and choose. This will probably make the biggest difference on low-power computers.
Step 6 is keep all your software up to date. This includes Windows itself,
Your graphics driver and anything else you use regularly. They are frequently releasing new updates that optimize for performance as well as improve security.
Step 7. Check power setting. Number 7. Check your power setting, especially on laptops. The default may have to be set to balance or even power saver, which are good for conserving battery but will also slow down your computer considerably. Instead, you may want to change it to high performance. Definitely you're on a desktop, and on a laptop maybe only when you're plugged in.
Step 8. Check drive health or status. So numbers 8 is check your hard disk for errors. You can check the hard drive reported health by doing to the command prompt. So start menu type cmd, Then type in WMIC, and then this drive gets status. If they all say OK, one for each drive, it means that there are no immediate serious errors, that it means that it thinks at least. If it says something other than OK, then one of your drives could be having issues and you should replace it.
Step 9. Check Windows file integrity.
Back at the good old command prompt, type in SFC or scannout to run the system file checker, and it will try and find system files that are missing or corrupted and try to repair them.
Step 10. Check for memory issues. To number 10, check for memory errors. If you had a bad memory, it can cause all sorts of weird problems that you might never guess have to do with your. To do this, go to the Start menu and search for Windows Memory Diagnostic. Now, careful. Don't click Restart Now unless actually you want to restart these seconds. You probably would rather check on the next startup and restart whenever you want. And after you restart it, should just start automatically and tell you if anything comes up, or if you want to get advanced, you can press F1 to change the test setting, but that's not really necessary. If you get a lot of errors, it could mean that your RAM is unseated properly, or one of the stick is faulty and needs to be replaced. If the RAM is actually bad, replacing it is really the only one option.
Sis,
Ano sis?
sis, may problema ko bala. May nag-appear nga notification sa phone ko about upgrading my operating system. But I am bit hesitant to install it. Kaya diba, this phone was given by the company. I am afraid to lose some business files and data. Do you have any idea what I'm gonna do?
Sus, that easy PC, YouTube is the key girl. Di ba lang ma-search ka kung ano yung muunta?
Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Afraid of upgrading your operating system? You find it risky and somehow being hesitant that you don't like the new feature of the new version of your OS? Or it might cause losing your files, especially if it's business related? Well, don't worry. I'm gonna help you and give you a solution to your problem. What is an operating system upgrade? Is the process of replacing an operating system with a newer version of the same operating system that comes with a newer or better version in order to bring the system up to date or to improve its characteristics. Step 1. Contemplate the question. Is it a must to upgrade my operating system or not? If your device is experiencing lags, display is running slow, application isn't responding and it crashes, having a malfunction in programs, then it's a must to upgrade your system. Reasons are: it fixes bugs that cause malfunctions, enhance security and encryption. Over the years, there's a definite chance that the security patch that you'll be using for your phone becomes obsolete. In such cases, there's a higher chance that your phone might be prone to malwares and viruses. In order to prevent this, the software needs to be updated so that you'll have a better security system and your data will be encrypted in a better manner. Ease of usage. Tech companies release updates which make the OS more user-friendly. With every version update, you'll get some features which are helpful in your day-to-day usage. New operating system version becomes incompatible with the apps you use. It revamp UI. Surely, who doesn't like something refreshing after a while? Having more apps. There are some apps in the Play Store which require a higher version of operating system. In such cases, an update is necessary to take advantage of such apps. If your device system is working nice and you haven't experienced malfunction, then it's not necessary to upgrade your OS. Sometimes upgraded OS fixes bugs on a certain program and brings bugs to other programs.
Step 2. What to do before upgrading your OS. Number 1. Know the About System upgrade. If the system will bring new features and give you a better system experiences and its promise. Number 2. Know the upgrade version so you can know if it brings you improved stability. Number 3. Read reviews about the upgrade OS. Comments of other users will help for you to have a knowledge of that version so you can decide if you will upgrade your OS. Furthermore, by reading reviews, you will know the features offered in the new version of OS, if it brings bugs, if it upgrades the security patch to avoid viruses and malware, etc. Charge your phone. Avoid having your phone powered down during an update by making sure the device has at least 70% charge. Number 5. Back up your files. OS upgrades should not affect the data stored on your smartphone, but backing up files is still a good idea. Just to be safe, especially if you have business data and information in your files. The more backups you have of your data, the safer you will be. You can option for backup of your data in the cloud, copy the files via USB, send your photos by email. It doesn't matter what the technique is. It is important to make a backup of your data. Taking screenshot. It is also a good idea at this point to take several screenshots or your home screenshot and save them, so you can see how you organize your icons. If you use alternative launcher, you can always save your preferences, but if you use a classic launcher, a few quick screenshots of your home screen will allow you to configure your phone after the update in no time at all. Number 7. Clear the cache and restore the factory setting. Most of you feel that it's not necessary to reset your phone after an Android update, and that is probably true. In the worst case, however, you can clear the system cache after the update has been installed. This is the fastest and easiest way to avoid battery and performance problems. A complete restoration with the new firmware gives you the best chance to avoid a multitude of problems. Number 8. Make sure your device is compatible with the OS upgrade. A new OS may not be designed for all older devices. Number 9. Delete apps you no longer use. A new OS may need a significant amount of your device memory. Clear out apps that are just taking up space.
Step 3. Know the proper way of installing the operating system. Knowing this may help avoiding the abnormality of performance actions while upgrading the OS.
Step 4. Check apps. After you upgrade your OS, sometimes the new OS will have different pre-installed settings than the ones you have chosen, and will default to the new settings over your old ones. After you install the new OS, there are settings you should check to ensure your phone is not running functions or sharing data in ways you may not want. Check your files to guarantee that the important business files are not missing. Check your settings for Wi-Fi. Most smartphones include a function that automatically switches to your data plan with Wi-Fi connectivity is weak. If left on, this may cause data usage when you do not expect it. Decide if you want to function switch on or off. Check for automatic app updates, which is sometimes found under mobile data usage settings. If you turn this function off, apps can only be updated using a Wi-Fi connection. This can help prevent excess data usage, particularly apps that you do not use often. Check the privacy settings of your device and network connection. Make sure your location services, Bluetooth sharing, ad tracking, and social media settings are set to the references you want. Check for OS compatibility for your most important apps. A new OS sometimes may be incompatible with one or more of your existing apps until the patch is issued. Check for upgrades for any apps that aren't functioning properly.
And that's how it works. It's okay to hesitate towards the things you don't know, but it's better to take risks and experience the new features it brings. So that's all. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe my channel and click the notification bell.
So ano na sis, install na nato ng new version ng mobile OS mo?
Well, apparently yes, because I experienced lags on application or crashing and also some program aren't working. I just back up my important file to avoid losing it, and also to upgrade my business application and pages.
That's the end of our video performance. We hope you have learned something from us. Thank you for watching!